Oh man, guys, I don't know if we're ready for these trials ahead. I'd better go train first before we take on any more bosses. So, Charge Man probably has one of my favorite stages in the game. The music track for the stage is pretty good. I think it drags a little bit at times, but for the most part it's pretty catchy. However, I do of course love the aesthetics of this stage. You can tell from the background, it's a train stage. You should have also been able to tell from the Robot Master. However, it's not just stationary trains, oh no, it's a moving train. I feel like I've mentioned this before, but I am a sucker for airship and train stages. I guess just any big vehicles you can walk along as they're going seem pretty cool to me. I like the motion of them. Napalm Bomb here. Typically a really powerful weapon. Again, don't know enemy damage charts all that well, but it seems to do a good enough job against the enemies in this stage at least. A little bit of an underwhelming bounce though, like, I wish it was a slightly different projectile type. I guess if it just, like, bounced more, I'd be down with it, because otherwise it's this weird mix between an actual bouncing attack and, like, those, ground, oh, what's the word for it? Just like the sweeper attacks, like the choo-choo bombs from, Zelda, that kind of thing. It doesn't quite travel along the ground, but it doesn't bounce up enough to be useful. Again, though, very powerful weapon. And it has a decent explosion range, so, like, you can hit small clusters of enemies. I'm pretty sure I demonstrated that already in this stage. So yeah, not bad. I would absolutely prefer to use it over Power Stone. I mean, look at this, come on. Alright, time to use the awkward rush coil and get the A. Okay, GAN. the combination of letters is GAN. Hello, welcome to GAN 5, except it's not even GAN 5. We don't have the 5 yet, that's important. And they really don't want you moving left, huh? Alright, we want to show that that part of the train is there, but we don't want you walking along that part of the train, so that part of the train will kill you. See, that's why we couldn't go over the train. We had to go under the train in that section, travel into it, because otherwise Mega Man would die. But you can't put spikes inside the train. At least, you can't line it, because that's just a health hazard. So yeah, I think this is just a really cool looking stage. It's very vibrant in its colors. I like how each section of the train kind of changes it up, so even though there's two overtrain sections, they do have a different feel. Only slightly different, but, I still think it counts. I think this is just a really cool looking stage, and that makes it really exciting to play, unlike some of the other stages in this game. Anyway, here's Charge Man. Charge Man is annoying because he has so many iframes. His actual attack is kinda random. He just sort of, fires upwards into the air. It falls down where it feels like. And really, the difficulty of this fight is the unpredictability, because seriously, he is a pretty large boss, you have to jump over him all the time, and that walk cycle of his is pretty powerful, surprisingly enough. Like, he's a pretty fast guy, but of course, he will suddenly just charge at you out of nowhere, thus, the name Charge Man. It's something he's good at. He's a very unpredictable boss with a lot of iframes, and that makes him pretty tough. But we managed to take care of him in the end. I don't know how, considering how strong he is. I don't know, maybe he got cold feet. And for beating Charge Man, you get Charge Kick. It's the melee weapon in a Mega Man game that you're never going to want to use. It makes sliding painful for the enemy, but also probably for you, because you'll probably get hit while using it, because it's bad.